Jai Gurudev children. Children, you have studied chapter number 3 in the month of April. So you have given test also of that chapter. So today we will start chapter number 4. Okay. So chapter number 4 is growing up. As you know children, when you see any seed, when we put in the soil and give water regularly, then any seed will slowly grow and grow up into a small plant. Okay, in the same way, when from the egg a baby bird comes out and it will be growing as a bird, adult bird. Okay, in the same way, you also know that when a small baby is born, that baby also will grow into a child. Okay, and ultimately that child will grow into an adult person. So children, this chapter is related with the growing up, how the living beings are showing growth. So let's read. All living things grow. As you know that all are the living things means plants as well as all the animals, human beings, all are growing things or all are living things. So their main characteristic feature is growth. So they all show growth. They all grow. A seed grows into a seedling and then into a plant. Here they have shown in this figure also, in this picture, that how the seed shows slowly growth and ultimately it will grow into a plant. Okay, this plant slowly will be converted into a big plant or can be grown into a tree also. Okay, so a baby bird is born from an egg and grows into a bird. Here egg you have seen. From egg baby bird comes out after some days, and when baby bird grows up, it will convert into or grows into a bird. Okay, so hi, I am Vikas. So here this boy, he's explaining about him and he's giving information about him that he is Vikas. I am 7 years old. I was also born as an infant. Infant means newly born baby. Okay, so what Vikas is saying, Vikas said that I am 7 years old, just like you children, and he was also born as an infant. Means when he born, he was also very small baby. I could not do any activity like walking, talking and eating. You know also children, when you see any small baby at your home or near in your neighborhood or anywhere, you can see that when small baby which is holding by the mother or father, that can't walk, that baby can't talk also and can't eat anything. Okay, so every child, sometimes when it borns, it becomes a baby. Okay, so at that time we call that baby as infant. INFANT, infant. Okay, so in this stage any person can't walk, can't talk, or we can say can't eat anything, can't do so many activities. Many parents looked after me. Sorry. my parents. My parents looked after me. You know, when you are baby or you were a baby, that time in during infancy period or infants, your parents looked after you. Okay, everybody parents looked after the babies. In the beginning, I could drink only milk. You know that babies can only drink milk and water, sleep, and sometimes cry. These are the mainly activities which a small infant can do. Okay, what are the activities? Baby can only drink milk and water all the time or most of the time. Babies sleep and sometimes they cry also. Without any reason they cry. Okay, when you want to hold them or when you want to play with them, sometimes they started crying. So this is all about the Vyas. Okay, Vyas is talking about himself. So in this next paragraph, after a few years, I would be older like my elder brother Pravesh. Okay, then what they shown here, that after few years, when the infant grows, then infant grows into a little bit older, and he told us that he just looks like his elder brother Pravesh. Okay, here Vyas is talking about himself. So Vyas said that when I grown up little bit, then I look like my elder brother Pravesh. He is 14 years old. His brother is 14 years old. He is a teenager. As you know, children, when anybody enters after 12, 13 age, so teen age start from 13. Okay, so he is also coming under 14 age, so he is a teenager. Okay, then after a few years I would become an adult like my parents. And Vyas is saying that after some years, means when anybody completed 18 years, then he becomes adult. We call the person as adult. So he also saying like that then when I will become adult, I will look like my parents. So I would be taller and stronger. Just like this, here you see, this is infant, and here when anybody comes in teenage, then it will look like this. Then after teenage, any person can be converted or grown into an adult person. And after adult person, everybody goes in old age. Here they have written old man. So these are the different stages of the life. Means when anybody born, that is infant. After that teenager, then he grows into a adult, and after adult he will grow into old man. Okay, so here they have written after many more years I would grow older, I would look like my grandfather. Means he is thinking about that. Then when I would go after so many years, when I would go in old age, then I would also look like my grandfather. When people grow very old, their body becomes weak, their hair become white. Okay, you know that in old age what will happen? Body becomes little bit weaker as compared to your adult one. Okay, and hair also becomes gray. Here they have written white, but we can't call them white. We should call them gray. Okay, so these are the different stages of life here they mentioned. Old people need our care all the time. Means our grandparents, you know, that Dadaji or Dadiji, if they are living with you, they are caring so much of their grandson or granddaughters. Okay, so old people care so much, and we should also, they also love us very much, but we should also take care of them when they grow old. Okay, because old people need our care all the time. When they are old, they become old, they are helpless, they want our care. Means they want everything from us, they are dependent on us. So we should love them, we should care them, and we should share our feelings, or we should ask something and talk always to them. We must take good care of them. So when anybody gets old, we should take good care of them. Means we should provide healthy food, and we should ask all the time about their queries. Okay, so children, this is about the chapter of this chapter, growing up. Okay, so this chapter we have read now. I'll give you it hard words from these chapters, and after that I'll give you question answer and exercises also, that I will send you separately. So you should read it again and read the tough words again and again by pronouncing properly. Okay, Jai Gurudev.